All right. Okay, time for class. We're ready. Right? Are we ready?
No.
Yeah, we are.
No.
Okay, welcome. We're back Monday morning. Paint Along Monday with me, Luba Carlson. I'm an artist and I'm a teacher. I'm a mom. I have 2 boys. And
Hello.
this is our art class. Bogdan, if you want to say hello, you need to stand right next to me over here. Careful. Okay? Careful. Lots of cords around because we have the hair blower and things. So this is Bogdan. He's 7. And we also have Benjamin, and I don't think Benjamin is going to show his face. Are you? No.
Does
not
he
today.
ever?
Okay, not today. That's okay. That's all good. All right, you guys. Say where you're from. Say hi. I see.
That's it.
I see Audrey here. Okay. Okay, let me know if you can hear us well. I did awesome today. I even have my mouse set up. So we're gonna have a couple of banners popping up saying things that I've already said so that we don't need to go back and forth. So this is our inspiration over here. We're gonna make Valentine cards and we're gonna make them 3D. Do you see how this is not flat? See?
Mama, look at the thing.
See? What about it? What? Look at what thing, honey?
The thing, the project is just going
That's okay.
like a robot.
Okay, we'll just take it off. It's okay. Don't worry about it. So this is what we're making. So I asked the boys, and Benjamin says that he's gonna make his heart yellow for the base, and then he's gonna put gold on it. And Bogdan wants his heart red, and then he's gonna put gold on it.
I don't want gold on mine.
Okay, I'm gonna
Silver.
put gold on mine.
I want silver.
Okay? Can I don't have silver, honey. I only have gold.
Me,
All right. So
me.
with this, it's important to know what to do with your background, because if you make it yellow, you want your heart kind of pop, right? You want to have a good contrast on your little card that you're making. And this is why we need color wheel very often. Color wheel really helps us decide with our backgrounds and like which colors work nice together. And so we're gonna find yellow on the color wheel, and then we're gonna go all the way straight down. And I'm gonna ask who's making yellow. Benjamin's making yellow. Ben, which color is straight the way down? Straight down. What color does it say? Can you read this?
Violet.
It says violet, okay? If you do not want to use violet, you can go either way. Just stay close to this other opposite side, okay? So he might use blue violet or blue, please sit down, or he might go over red violet is more like magenta color. So he can there's, oh my gosh, Bogdan has a case of I cannot keep my body to myself. I cannot have control. Can you please don't make me ask you to sit on your hands, dude.
Okay.
You may leave.
No.
I will talk to you later.
No. Please, please, Mama.
Then take yourself under control, please.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay, domestic, right? Domestic, homeschool. Homeschool. Okay, and I see somebody said something. Let me see real quick. I have Joe here. Hi, Joe. With Audrey from Austin. Joe's my neighbor, so yes, also Austin, Texas. And we have, I can see that's far from me, Emily and Lily. I can see SC. Is it Sacramento? Is it? Okay, well, welcome. So we're picking up our colors. Let me hide that. Very good. Okay, now Bogdan and I, we're gonna work with red. Okay, Bogdan, can you try and look at the color wheel and tell me what color is the opposite of red?
Is there And on the other side is green.
Is green, right? But we all know if we put red and green together, does it say Valentine's Day to us?
No.
Not at all. What does it say? What holiday does it say?
Halloween.
It says Christmas, right?
Mm.
Red and green is usually Christmas colors. So to kind of work around that, we're gonna go and we're gonna check out the colors that are right next to green. So one color right next to green is
Yellow green.
yellow green, and to make that one we can use we have apple green here, and we can use a little bit of yellow, add a little bit of yellow to that, or we can just use teal, just like I did
Teal.
here. Teal or turquoise.
Teal.
This one is called sea breeze. I mean, whatever, right? And to make our background a little bit more pale, we're gonna use white. So we talked about our colors. Now let's talk brushes. I know I had another one here. I have 3 brushes here. So we're gonna use pretty large brushes today because we want to spread the color nicely. And I know that in supplies, I told you guys to have little daubers, like like little sponges. But I thought about it and I decided to just go with brushes. I think it'll be easier and a little bit less mess. Okay, and we're gonna need, I told you guys to get some cardboard, like from cereal boxes, to cut out your hearts. So I went ahead and I pre-cut some hearts already. You can make your hearts any shape you like this one is a little bit more skinny, this one's a little bit more open, this one is even wider, right? Like these two are pretty similar. Okay.
This one's widest.
This one is big, in case if you just want to make not the card, but you just want to make a piece of art with a heart, so you can make it bigger if you like. Okay, so let me show you real quick how we're gonna make the hearts, and then we'll start working on that. So we also have cardstock paper for the cards. You want heavier paper. So if you're making a card, you're gonna grab your piece of paper, and let me give one to each of my boys. Here, one for you, Benjamin, and one for Bogdan. And I'm gonna put the rest up here. We don't need that anymore for now. Okay, and so you're gonna hold it. Okay, and you're gonna fold it in half like a book. Just make sure your lines align, all your corners are together before you actually press it together. Whoa, yep, that's what happens when I slide my finger on the crease. I like to make my crease real tight. It kind of helps. Okay. All right.
I'm done.
Okay. Then you're gonna take your cardboard and you kind of gonna eyeball it.
Eyeball.
Here, take the one on top of them.
Eyeball.
So I'm gonna eyeball it to kind of see, okay, so my heart is gonna go right in the middle of my card, and I just want one heart here. And of course, you can have your card open like this, like a book, or you can open it like this.
The card.
Like a different kind of card, right? So whichever you decide. But you're gonna think, okay, I want this is kind of the size of the heart that I want. So I'm gonna put my cardboard on here, and see this line over here where the card ends?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna fold it roughly. It doesn't need to be perfect, just a rough fold. And I'm gonna cut over here. It will just gonna help me make the right size. Bogdan, do you want to use this one?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'm gonna make the other one also. Measure kind of here. That's kind of roughly the size that I want. And I'm just gonna cut this off. These pieces that we have left over, they can be useful, so I'm gonna save them for something else. Okay, now this. Ben, are you ready? Are you folding it in half?
I'm trying.
Okay. Okay. And here's Benjamin's. You know what? I forgot to grab extra scissors, so we're gonna have to share. Okay. So here's my cardboard, right? I'm gonna fold it in half. Either way, fold it in half. Just in half. Just like this. Bring the lines together. Fold in half.
Mine won't go together.
Maybe do it on the table. Do it on the table, Bogdan. I'm gonna try and see if I can reach a pencil over here. We're in the garage.
Again.
Yeah, I decided that it's easier to do art in the garage. It really is easier, but I do not have my supplies here.
Still can't.
Okay, and this is a part of art class here in our house. We fuss a lot and we cry a lot and we like ask for help all the time, right? But no, that's how we do it. Okay.
Weird.
So we have our half heart shapes. Okay. So if you can use a Sharpie or you can use a pencil, whatever you like. Bogdan, go grab 2 pencils. Come on. So he's gonna. I'm about to ask him to leave forever. Okay, so we're gonna use the pencil or a Sharpie, whatever you like. Take your card away though, off the table. And you're gonna draw a shape of the half of the heart. So if you need a reference, like this. See, like this.
Okay.
And if you're little, maybe you're gonna need help from your
Dad.
from your mom or dad or whomever's helping you, right? So I happen to have these outlines, so I'm just gonna outline it like this. See the shape here? I hope yes, it shows. So you're just gonna do half of the heart. Okay, you guys, my boys, you're welcome to use, which one do you want, Finn? Okay. Which one do you want, Bogdan?
I actually want the wait.
Well, then use the smaller one. I have a smaller one.
Yeah, I want this one. Please.
Make sure your fold matches the fold. No, then.
We're on the inside.
Like this.
The inside.
Like this. It's gonna be on the inside. It's all the same. Just trace it.
Mom, it still isn't wet enough. It's just touching the edges.
Here, look. If you hold it, look, Bogdan. If you hold it, it just goes right in the where you need it. Okay. Here. Cut it up.
I'm scared of using the scissors, but okay.
All right, so they're gonna cut this out. Oh my gosh. Really? All right, and if you guys know anybody who would like to do this with us, help us grow. Like, share, so other people can join us. Yeah, that's.
Cardboard's hard.
Oh my gosh! Stop the groaning, guys. Come on. Groaning, moaning. Okay. So I believe that sometimes it's easier for the adults to just help cutting hearts like that because they are not easy.
Yeah.
All right. Bogdan, I am serious. This is your last warning.
I'm sorry.
And I'm gonna start giving you strikes. I'm tired of it. Get your attitude under control, please.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I have Bogdan's heart. Please don't mess with that. I have another heart. We're gonna have a whole bunch of hearts here, but all you really need is one. Here, Ben.
Hey, Mama.
Benjamin.
Yes.
Here, you may use this heart over here I gave you.
Looks like I'm already still
I just gave you a heart. It will help us speed up the
Hey, Mama.
what's happening a little bit,
Yes,
right?
Fishy.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab your card, make sure it opens the right way. Grab your heart,
Wait, where's my heart?
grab your, here's your card, Bogdan. Grab your heart. That's not my heart. My heart needs to be smaller. Here's my heart. Okay, and you can put it on, any side up. It doesn't matter. So painter's tape, you guys.
Can I put
Painter's
it
tape.
inside?
No, it goes on the outside.
Mm.
So get a piece of painter's tape, and you're gonna roll it, stick it side up on itself like this.
I know.
Okay, and then you're gonna put it on the back of your heart like this. We just want it to be stuck to the paper and not move while we're working on the background. And you're gonna stick it on your paper like so. Okay, so this is all we need. Okay, now I'm gonna give a piece of tape to Benjamin
All I need to do is to give this a piece of tape.
and a piece of tape for Bogdan.
Sorry, it took me a little while to notice who I am.
And when you see what's happening, then you guys can even use like smaller hearts and maybe put a few hearts on there for the same technique. And I'm gonna go grab our paper plates.
So we're gonna start using paint?
For paint, yes.
Yeah, hi.
Like it?
If you want it like that, sure.
At an angle.
The only way it'll fit in. It'll fit.
Okay, so what's going on? Okay, so Benjamin added his heart this way. See, it's kind of an angle, and I think I really like that. Okay, I'm kind of getting too warm. Hold on.
Me too.
So let me take care of it.
Here's what I'm gonna do with my jacket. I'm gonna put it on top of Mama's.
Okay. So next step, we're gonna paint the background. And before you even start with your paint, here's what you guys gonna do. You're gonna wet your brush and then you're gonna dab it on a paper towel and then you're gonna grab a little bit of paint, okay? And you're always going to go away from the heart. So you're gonna start on the heart and all your strokes are gonna be away from the heart. Because if we put paint into the heart, the paint will seep under the paper here, under our shape, and it will make a mess, okay? Do not make sure your paint is not too wet.
Thank you.
All right? So, we talked about it. Benjamin said he's gonna do, what colors are you doing?
Yellow and golden. I think I've got an idea.
What's gonna be your background?
The background is the yellow.
No, honey, your background for the heart is yellow. Your heart is yellow. But the background for your card is gonna be blue.
Background.
Give me that blue over there.
It has to be blue. What, it has to be blue?
No, for Benjamin, because his heart is gonna be yellow. And blue is the opposite color for yellow, right? And we're gonna make it light blue. So we're gonna give him a little bit of blue here, a little bit of blue,
Do you understand?
and a bunch of white. Yes, Ben, I understand. You're gonna do you don't need the line there, honey. That's why we have the cutout, so that there's no pencil marks on your card, so your card looks nice. Okay.
Can I have green that is?
So Benjamin's working with white and blue. Ben, you're gonna wet your brush.
That.
Here, dab it on the rag. Dab, dab.
That isn't a rag.
Okay, and then he's gonna get mostly white. See?
Yep.
Mostly white. And then one little dip into blue.
It makes like
Okay. And you're gonna work from the inside of the heart out.
Okay.
Okay. You're dripping paint. Okay. So Benjamin is starting on his. Bogdan and I were doing the same
Wait,
thing.
Am I supposed to do on it or am I supposed to start?
You can start on the heart like this and just drag it out like this.
That's what I have to do.
Like this. And see how it makes like different variated colors?
Okay.
So it's not one color, but it makes it interesting. And when your brush is dry, you can get more white and then more blue on it. Okay, Bogdan and I were doing the red hearts. Bogdan, would you like the yellow green or do you want turquoise color?
Turquoise.
Turquoise. Okay, so that's awesome because it means no mixing for him. He can just use it.
That's a lot.
Okay, Bogdan, go ahead and dampen your brush. I know it's fine. Dampen your brush. There is a rag right there.
Beep, 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 beep.
Okay.
Done.
Do you want your card to open backwards?
Yeah, I want it to open like this.
Well, no, that's not how cards work, honey. They open like books.
That's what I've been doing. That's what I've been
They open
asking.
like books, like this, right?
Sorry. G. Wait, can I just use turquoise?
Oops.
Go. Meow. Oh, are you holding it?
Then put it on the table.
Oops.
And please go from the inside out, like this. It's not that hard, like sun rays, like this.
Okay.
From the inside out. Okay? It's not that hard. No, put the card down. You don't need to hold it. Use your finger there. There you go.
Mama, do I just get some turquoise? I just go straight out?
Yes.
And that's all?
Just like sun rays. Yes. And that's all.
With the fork?
Just
Like we did last time?
I just got,
sure.
I got too much blue.
If you got too much blue, you can grab a paper towel. Look over there on top of the box. There are paper towels. Put this down. Stand up. Walk around. Grab a paper towel and come back.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna do the yellow. What did I say? Yellow,
one?
green.
This one?
Green, yellow, yellow, green.
This one?
Is it the paper towel, love?
Over there. Yeah. That's good.
So if you guys got to the point where you look at yours and you think too much paint, I don't like it, you can just grab a paper towel like this, go dab, dab, dab. So the paper towel helps to dry it. And then you can add some white on top of it if it's like too dark, if you don't like it.
I like it.
If you like it, then leave it. Then why are you complaining if you like it?
Because you told me to have it like this.
Guys, welcome to Paint
The
Along Monday.
You said that earlier at the beginning.
We can do this. Okay, and I have a little bit of yellow here. So this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna grab a little bit of water. Okay, if you're done, then you're gonna have to wait for me.
How do I clean my brush?
How do we clean
forgot.
brushes?
Mom, I forgot.
What are the options?
Excuse me. I need to wash this.
Just put it in the middle. Okay. So I just had a little bit of apple green, and I added like a little bit of yellow on the side of my brush, like this. See? And I'm just going.
Ooh, I do.
Like
I like
this?
yours. Do you like mine?
Sure.
Yours looks lovely. Because you're an expert.
And I'm not an expert.
You
I'm
tell me
just-
that.
I'm just enjoying arts.
Arts and crafts.
Yeah. So, okay, here we go. Okay, rinse out your brushes
Already
Yeah,
done.
Already done.
and dry them on paper towels.
Okay.
Dry them on your paper towel or the rag,
Done.
whatever you have. Dry it up.
Done.
Okay, now Okay. very carefully lift up your heart. Try not to smudge any paint that you've painted. Just lift it up. Just like that. You should have, and just put it somewhere on the side where it's not gonna mess anything up.
I'm just
There we
gonna do
go.
it like this.
Put it on the side.
Yeah, like that.
All right. So our next step is we're gonna add texture to this. And
We're not gonna use a fork, are
here,
we?
no, we're not using a fork. Here's how
that's
we're gonna do this. I want you guys to watch. I'm gonna do mine so that you know what we're doing, okay? And then you're gonna do yours. So we're gonna use tissue paper. I'm gonna rip up a piece. And I'm gonna need a piece that's about the size of the paper that I'm using.
So we need to cover the whole paper?
Okay. It's about the size, so it's gonna be about this big. See, like this.
Seriously, that is not the size.
This is what we're gonna use, roughly. It doesn't have to be perfect,
For the estimates.
okay?
May I take
And
that
I'm gonna
Sorry.
use Mod Podge. Put a little bit on my plate. I'm not gonna need much, so I think we're gonna share this with the boys. That's a lot of Mod Podge here that I put on. See over here. This is a lot. It stinks. Mod Podge doesn't smell good, so just a fair warning. Okay, gonna grab my brush and carefully, I'm gonna paint. Well, Mod Podge is like glue. Okay, I'm gonna paint inside the heart, and I'm gonna make sure that Mod Podge stays on the inside of my heart.
That's gonna be hard.
Well, you just need to go slow. If you go slow, you can totally do this. Just don't
Can you
rush.
help me with my massage?
Just don't rush, okay? So I have Mod Podge and I want it really wet. Because if it's not wet enough, my
Nothing
tissue
will stick.
paper, exactly, not gonna stick. So see how much I put on there? It's pretty wet. Okay? Now I'm gonna grab my tissue paper and you're gonna look probably in the main camera where my face is. And I'm gonna hold my hand like a cup, like this. See, Bogdan? Like a cup, okay? And I'm gonna put this tissue paper like this
Through.
inside of the cup, like this. And when my hand is full right here, I'm gonna close it like this and tear the pieces. Okay, make sense? Yeah? And so then the middle goes in the middle of my heart. Bam. Then I'm gonna open it. And I'm gonna shape it. Like
That's gonna be
this.
impossible.
See, just like that. So that it's all inside of
And
the
then-
heart.
And then we'd be done.
See?
Right?
Like this. So this is your next step. This is what we're doing. When you're done with that, there. When you're done with that, you're gonna grab more of Mod Podge and you're just gonna brush it on top of your tissue paper like this. Just make sure that you got it all covered. Just like this. That's strike one.
No.
Yes.
I think I saw them doing the bubble thing.
I was not.
Yes, you were.
So make sure it's all wet. Okay? And this is why we needed the blow dryer, because next step would be to use the blow dryer to get this dry. Mod Podge is done. Wash your brushes. Okay? Do not leave Mod Podge on your brush, because when this stuff is dry, it's like your brush is gone. Okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and do this.
Can you help me?
Bogdan, where's your brush? I'm gonna grab some Mod Podge from here, put it on Bogdan's plate. And he's gonna start slowly working. Just slow, go slow, okay? There's no rush, just go slow. It's okay, go slow.
It's touching the paint.
And I'm gonna wrap the papers for the boys, the tissue paper.
And can you also help me with the shaping?
Okay. Then maybe a little bit more Mod Podge. Let me put some more on the plate. Let me put some more. There, make it wet, honey. Make it wet.
Oh no!
You're fine. It's okay. If a little bit of paint smeared on the inside, it's okay. No big deal. You're gonna cover it up with tissue
Daddy.
paper. Okay?
Can you have a shape?
Here. Real quick around. Hopefully it will work. So Bogdan's got his wet.
Sorry, mine upside down.
It's okay. And then Benjamin has his wet, but I don't think I can. I probably can. Here, he's working on his.
Zoom in.
Mhm.
I barely can see it through
There is no reason to zoom in. It's fine. Okay, Bogdan, are you ready for your tissue paper?
Yes, and can you help me shape it?
Okay. So again, hold your hand like a cup.
Okay.
Don't quite think I'm done.
Okay. Sorry for the noise.
I can do it.
Hold on. We're gonna move it so everybody can see how we're doing this. Hold your hand right here like a
What
cup,
am I supposed to do with the brush?
and we're gonna push it and put your brush on the plate for now. You're gonna need more Mod Podge.
I know.
What? Oh yeah.
Cram it in. See, it all fits nicely. Okay. Open.
I still have room in my hand.
So this is your center. Put the center on here. Squeeze. Okay. Now open this like a flower.
Like it is a flower.
Yeah, like it's a flower. Okay.
Oh,
And
wait.
just start wrinkling the paper in up like this so that it fits into the heart. Nope, it's not done yet.
Wash it before the brush is gone.
No, you still need Mod Podge. Put the tissue into the heart so that it covers all of your heart.
All the white.
The tissue should cover all of the white. And I'm gonna do
I need
Benjamin.
more.
Can you do this?
Can I have a little more?
Can you do this?
Yes.
Do it.
Can you? I need a little more tissue paper.
No, you do
Am I
not.
supposed to
You
tear
need
this
to
off?
open.
Am I supposed to tear this off?
Not yet.
'cause that's what I've
No,
heard
it's not
say.
full. It's not. Yes, now turn this on.
I'm sticking my cold hands in under my shirt.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, now see, this is not sticking.
I know.
So we need to grab more Mod Podge. Put it on here.
Bang. Sorry. Will I be able to finish my project?
Bogdan's gonna have to work on his project later. And I'm just gonna finish this part for him so that this is done. Okay, Benjamin, can we please turn off the soundtrack?
I'm trying. Can't shape it.
You guys still with me? Well, no, because look, this is not gonna work. Look what Benjamin did. He just kind of smooshed all the tissue paper together. You don't need to do that, Ben.
Trying.
Let's try again. And we're gonna do it softly. Soft. Just soft. As a flower, just like this. By the time you got here, oh, that's white paint. That's not my brush. I'm putting more Mod Podge on his heart because his heart has dried out. Put this on here like this. Press.
Yep.
And then open like flower petals. Just open like this. And start filling it up the heart like this. Just move it around and mold it so that it would fit. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the sound for a minute, for a hot minute. We're gonna do blow dryer, okay? Okay, we're back. All right, so sorry for the noise. So mine is pretty much dry. Benjamin's is dry. Okay. So here's our next step. We're gonna get the color that we want for the background for the heart. Benjamin said he wanted his yellow, so I'm putting yellow on his plate, and that's as much as you need. So you're gonna grab your brush. It needs to be clean. Then you're gonna dry it up. Okay? No, it's not clean, honey. Wait. So you're gonna dry it up, and then you're gonna use the tip of your brush. You're just gonna put a tip on and very lightly put it on.
Okay.
Not like this here. Gently. Very lightly and gently. Okay? Got it? All right.
Try.
You can do this. Hold on. Let me get your brush for you since I figured since we're at the big table, we can all share one big tub of water, and it's somewhat cumbersome. Okay, make sure it's dry-ish. It's going to be damp still, but dry-ish. There. So you need the tips, just the tips, okay? Go ahead. I'm going to grab my red, which seems to be very runny. See, so I have my red.
Just the tip. You said just the tip.
Tips. Just the tips. Like this, look.
Oh, all the tips.
Okay. Oh!
I got
The
it.
brush out of my hand. And then you're gonna clean it off a little bit because it's too much paint. There, like this. See? Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I'm gonna grab, that's too wet, so I'm gonna use my rag on it again just to make it a little bit drier, right? It will still be damp, and I'm gonna ruffle my bristles a little. No, bend. Gently, like this. Grab some more yellow. If there's no yellow left on your brush, grab some more yellow. So I'm gonna dip the tips of the brush into my red, clean it off a little bit, and then I'm gonna very lightly, I'm gonna bring it up to the camera so you can see it. Just lightly brush it on. I still want to be able to see the white. This is how we're gonna be able to see that there is texture to this, because we're gonna put a little bit of color on it. See, all you need. You don't need much. See? Then,
Yes.
yeah, just like that. Okay? So I'm gonna, since mine is pretty thick here, I'm just gonna go and put some on the sides also a little bit. Just like that. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna clean my brush. And now since we used just a little bit, that's enough then. Since we just used a little bit of paint, just clean your brush, Benjamin. Let me see, Ben used a little bit more. Yeah, he had a little bit more in here. So I'm gonna mute for a second again to run the blow dryer on his so it's not runny. Okay. Oopsie daisy, guys. I thought I did unmute myself. So did you see what I just did? We had a little bit of tissue coming up. So we put a little bit of Mod. Oh, look, I have another piece over here. So I'm just gonna put some Mod Podge on my finger and put it right in there where it's coming up. And then just bring it back down and
Push.
yeah, and give it a little bit of a squeeze. Don't need to squeeze it too much. Just make sure that you do the squeeze with your clean finger, not the one that had Mod Podge on it. There.
Now we put our metallics
Okay.
on.
And now we're going to put the metallics on. So we're using gold. You can use any metallics you like. But what I have here is called Glorious Gold. And it's the same way, you're going to apply it the same way you did with your background color. So you just need a tiny, tiny bit. You don't need much of the paint.
So I'm supposed to
just dip the tips.
It's a lot.
And brush them off onto the side of your paper plate. And then gently brush them onto the ridges of your texture. So I'm doing the same thing. I got some gold on my paintbrush, and I'm just gonna add some gold to this. I kind of like mine like this. Excuse me. I'm just rinsing out my brush. Do you like it like that, Benjamin, or would you like more color, more gold on it?
Kind of would like more gold, but
okay. Oh, okay. And we haven't. This was not on our sample, but here's what you can also do with gold if you would like. Then you have enough gold on there, and this is what I'm gonna do with mine. What?
Gold with white silver.
No, it doesn't work like that. Gold, you cannot mix gold with white to make silver. Okay, that doesn't work that way. So I'm gonna grab some more gold on my paintbrush like so. And I'm just gonna go and create a gold frame like this. Just kind of, not
my taste.
Ben doesn't like it, it's fine.
Just not my taste.
So I'm just gonna adding a little bit of gold around it because it's a holiday, right? And it's a card. So I'm just gonna do that. And then I'm gonna go back and maybe kind of bring it more to the edges. Just to give it
So I went around the chair into your foot. Mom.
It's okay.
It's a wheelchair.
I have shoes on. So okay. So this is the final product, yeah? So what you can do now, if you like to, let me see that it's dry so that I can set it down. Wait for it to dry, yeah? So if your corners are rolling up like this, wait for it to be dry to the touch, and then just put it underneath a heavy book, like for a day or two. It will take care of that. Why are you talking while I'm talking? This will take care of that. And then you can use a Sharpie, you can use your markers, you can use just a paintbrush. And of course, you can write a message on your card. You can say, "Be my Valentine." You can say, "I love you." What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the letter I on top later, not right now, but I'm gonna put letter I on top, and I have a heart here, and then I'm gonna put the U, just the letter U on the bottom. So it's gonna say I heart you. So that's gonna be what I'm gonna do with mine. I would love to see your pictures, guys. I would love to see what you're gonna come up with and what your cards look like. But this is it for now, and we'll be back next Monday at 10 o'clock a.m. Central to work on our next project. I'm not quite sure what it's gonna be. Probably it's yeah. Chances are we're gonna make maybe something else Valentine related, or not. We shall see. Benjamin wants his choice, so we'll find out.
Because the day after is my birthday.
Oh, that's correct. That's right. It's gonna be Benjamin's choice. We're gonna do Benjamin's choice of art. So I will see you next week, you guys, and it would help if I didn't run my mouse on some water here on the table. All right, see you later.